So I'm doing this in the dark. So I cut it out. This is the back window. This is, for me the hardest one to do. So I cut it out, and I was very liberal in cutting the outer edge because I don't want to cut it too short and make a mistake and then have to do it all over. So I'm going to refit it again and then cut again. Okay, so this is the blackout window for one of the windows, and I got a pretty good form fit on this one. Okay, this is the second one on the other side, and I got a pretty good form fit on this one. This is going to be before the curtain install, and so this is insulation with blackout material. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the bottom one. Wow. Look like you have it right. I'm going to have to push that down when I do it. Okay, here we go. I have to push it down. Apparently I'm not doing this right. What's going on? Let's try it again. There we go. Right, I did it right. Look, see? Boom. That's where the rod's going to go. Very good. Hi everyone. I'm working on my curtain project for my van, and so I've installed the first set of curtains. And what I had to do is I used rivets to put this up. Put this curtain rod up, and there's the other rivet, and I sewed or stitched this, and I cut this fabric out and hemmed it, and so this is the first window that I've done, and I also created blackout panels for the window. I also stitched the edge out, and there's insulation inside the blackout material, and this took quite some time. It was harder than it looked. It's easy to make mistakes doing this. It was very time consuming, and it's almost hard to recommend someone to do it yourself. So if you start doing this, just be aware that it's very time consuming to do this. And now also what I want to do, even though the slide's open and shut and I can take this down, what I want to do, since this sits so far out, I want to use some Velcro so I can just push it up against the side of the inside of the van. And that's what I plan to do next. But I did want to show that these curtains are done, at least on one window. And yeah, so there we go. Hey everybody. When I drove the rivets in to install my rods, I did it at night and the video didn't come out too well. So I just wanted to kind of go over a mock reenactment of how I did it. This is a rivet gun, and here's the rivet, and you just take this and you slip it into this, and you can see the small portions on the outside, so it fits into this rivet gun. But before you can put the rivet in, I drilled a hole right here. So I drilled a hole, and I don't go deep. You don't want to go deep. You just want to put that hole in there, so you could just slide the rivet in. And so I drilled a hole, my drill, and then I take this. So I just dropped it. Okay, everything it back in here. And you just have to insert this into the hole and make sure that your holder, your rod hanger is, you have to go through that too. And you put it through and then you pump this rivet gun and eventually it'll snap off. And then you have that rivet. So I just want to kind of reenact that a little bit to show you how I put those rivets in.